Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I know Liverpool fans, including myself, definitely did with a late Darwin Nunez brace to rescue all 3 points away at Brentford. Liverpool managed to get an even better Sunday, Liverpool fans, because Aston Villa managed to complete the comeback against Arsenal, managed to take points off Arsenal. Liverpool happily right now sitting 6 points clear of both Arsenal and Nottingham Forest with that game in hand still, which is coming up soon. That game against Everton, the last ever Merseyside derby at Goodison, that's coming soon. But yeah, the main reason that we're gonna be making this video is because Rory Jennings had this to say about Liverpool, and let's just have our opinions on it.
There is no stopping Liverpool. It really is that simple, and I hope that everybody has understood that. Liverpool are too good. They are beyond. They are incomparable. They are unrivaled. They are unmatched. They are quite clearly the best team in the country. By a country mile, in fact. They are the best team in the country, and they are led by a shining star of a manager. Liverpool are going to win the Premier League. It is now a formality. Nobody really comes close. Nobody really has challenged them this season. They are the team that can.
Now, as much as I do appreciate those words from Rory, it's just I don't think Liverpool, in all honesty, Liverpool fans can get complacent yet. I know we as the fans should be able to celebrate and be happy. You know, we're not the players, we're not the manager. But it's just, as a Liverpool fan, I can't get too carried away. Trust me, I am enjoying the ride still. But I can't get too carried away. We've been in title races before, all the way from the 2008 title race until our latest one in 2022. Whenever Liverpool's been in a title race, I don't know why, it just seems like Liverpool can't get over the line in front of the other team that's competing with us. When we did end up winning the Premier League, we managed to blow the league away. We won it in a record earliest time to ever win the Premier League. So that's why right now it's something that we can still do. We can still definitely blow the league away because Arsenal is our closest challengers, and Arsenal right now have so many injuries and so many problems of their own. I don't really think Arsenal not winning games is because of the injuries alone. I think Mikel Arteta, his style of play definitely has been regressing as the years have been going on. Yeah, a few more things just to talk about. I want to talk about Liverpool. I want to talk about Liverpool for a second. Liverpool, there's definitely a reason to believe, 100%. Title-winning teams, they definitely have moments like that where you're going to get last-minute winners like what Darwin Nunez managed to produce against Brentford. But remember, Brentford at home has one of the most difficult fixtures. Brentford at the GTAC Stadium, it's one of the most difficult fixtures. However, Liverpool away this season, undefeated. Liverpool away this season have managed to get a lot of points, especially in the difficult situations. You look at that Newcastle, we should have walked away with all 3 points, in all honesty. We threw that game away in the last minute. You look at Nottingham Forest, Liverpool should have actually gotten a win there because it was a very similar situation as the one against Brentford. The chances were there. We were peppering Nottingham Forest towards the end. Matt Sells, who was just the best goalkeeper in the world that day. But yeah, Liverpool, you can see, especially with the way Arne Slot plays in the second half of games, Liverpool switch on to a whole nother level. And I think that's what gives me a lot more confidence. It's not because of the quality of players. Sure, the quality of players are there. However, it's Arne Slot. He is the main reason why a lot of Liverpool fans are believing that we can win the Premier League this season. And I think winning the Premier League would be something would mean a lot more than any other competition. It would mean more than the European Cup. It would mean more than a cup double again if we go on to win the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. I obviously don't think Liverpool should just aim for one trophy. I don't think the players do have that in mind. But it's a team right now that can definitely compete in all 4 competitions. We have to still turn that tie around against Spurs in the Carabao Cup. We're versing Plymouth now next in the next FA Cup game. We are comfortable right now in the top of the Champions League table. And Liverpool in the Premier League are sitting 6 points clear in front of both Arsenal and Nottingham Forest with a game in hand still. Yeah, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Liverpool fans, is this season going to be the season? Because, yeah, like I mentioned before, Arsenal are our closest rivals. And you look at Arsenal, when Saka isn't around, it looks like Arsenal can't seem to score goals. When Odegaard wasn't around, Arsenal was still managing to score goals. And now you get you look at Arsenal also, and their recruitment this season hasn't been too good. You look at the best players that's actually been standout players for them this season, and it's been the two academy players with Miles Lewis-Skelly and also Ethan Nwaneri. And if you're having competition like that who are at least similar to you in the sense where they don't go into the market, because Liverpool don't want to go into the market in January. I'm not saying that we always do this though, because Liverpool have had a good track record in terms of signing quality players in January. You look at Suarez, you look at Van Dijk, you look at Gakpo, you look at Luis Diaz now in recent times as well. So it's something that Liverpool have done before. Either Liverpool don't have a particular player in mind, or I don't know, it's probably just too difficult to sign someone. I mean, PSG just signed Kvaratskhelia from Napoli, so it's not impossible. But yeah, back on Rory, and a lot of fans, a lot of rival fans are saying that the league is done. Mark Goldbridge is another example. I don't know. Like I said, you can't get your hopes up. You just don't know when something like what happened to Manchester City can happen to you. I think the only reason why I don't think that will happen to Liverpool is because Arne Slot is one of those managers that he knows not to get carried away. I feel like he can definitely compose himself in any situation because he's proven it this season. And, Liverpool do have the tools. Arne Slot has the tools. He can definitely produce something with this team. Some of the other fixtures just to take note about: Manchester City 6-0 against Ipswich. Now, Man City have been winning games a lot again now. Man City have I think, brought Phil Foden back to life also. Phil Foden's been involved in a lot of their goals recently. Could this be coming at the best possible time for Liverpool? Because City, I think, are too far away from Liverpool. But City still have to verse a lot of our rivals. They still have to verse Forest again. They still have to verse Arsenal. They have to verse Chelsea. I think Chelsea is not really a title rival right now. But the fact that they still have to verse Arsenal, that game, I mean, Liverpool still have to verse City at the Etihad. So don't get me wrong. I think Liverpool will find that as a difficult game as always. But I think Man City being alive at this point of the season is actually a good thing, because Liverpool have put themselves so far ahead of Manchester City that whatever City do, it doesn't really matter. But if they can take points off the rest of the league and Liverpool just continue doing their job, it will make winning the title a whole lot easier. One of the other games, Brighton versus United. Brighton winning 3-1 at Old Trafford again. I think this is like the third season in a row now where Brighton has won Manchester United at Old Trafford. I don't know what's going on with Manchester United. Ruben Amorim also confirmed that this could be the worst Manchester United team in history. He mentioned that in his press conference. He said he was looking, he wanted the people to get headlines. That was definitely the headline this morning. Manchester United's worst possible team. And on Ruben Amorim, like, in my opinion, he was not the right guy to bring in right now. He was the right guy for the future, 100%. I think Manchester United's problem this season is not the manager, it's the management above the manager. Because how can you bring in a new manager who has a completely different style of play from your previous manager in Erik ten Hag? And now you don't give him a transfer window, you don't give him a preseason. I'm assuming, okay, maybe United will now give him some backing in the January transfer window, and Manchester United haven't made a single signing yet. It was definitely the wrong call from the management above. You should have sacked Ten Hag. You should have definitely let Ruben Amorim sign maybe a pre-agreement for next season, and then give him a preseason and even a transfer window so that he can build up a team. Because right now, Manchester United don't have the players that can do the job that Ruben Amorim wants to do. It's just the worst possible decision that you could have made, bringing a guy midway through the season, not even midway through, just before the midway mark, and expecting him to do miracles. We all know Manchester United have a dressing room that isn't the most positive. And forget the quality of players, sometimes just the attitude also that needs fixing. And I think already there's other news breaking that Anthony might go to Real Betis. So that maybe could already start showing signs of Ruben Amorim wanting to clear up shop, because Rashford also has links now at Dortmund. Rashford could be going. There's links. I don't really believe this one. Garnacho to Chelsea. I don't really believe that will happen. But yeah, Anthony going and Rashford. You can see that this guy is definitely going to clear up Manchester United. But yeah, that was just some of my thoughts on what happened this weekend. I want to know what you guys think. Can Liverpool end up going all the way this season? Nottingham Forest also managed to get their win against Southampton. Southampton, obviously, they are fighting a relegation battle. They will want as much points as they possibly can. that late loss against Manchester United, and now this good fight against Forest is showing you that Southampton is a team that can definitely cause you problems. And I think now the desperation factor also of them wanting to escape the relegation zone is going to make Southampton a very, very difficult team to verse. So I'm very happy that we buzzed them away already. Let's see how things go. Let me hear what you guys think.